The Parrot and the Magical Tree. In the heart of mysterious forest, where moonlight danced on leaves and stars twinkled above the like fairy dust, there lived a bright green parrot named Pico. Pico wasn't just any parrot. She had a curious mind, a heart full of kindness, and a deep love for storytelling. He would often fly around the forest collecting stories for animals, birds, even falling leaves. But there was one story that he had never believed until it happened to him. The elders of the forest often whispered about magical tree. They said it stood deep within the forest, hidden behind a silver mist, and it could grant one true wish to anyone who found it with a pure heart. Most of the animals thought it was just a tale, but Pico was wondered. One day, he told his best friend Tuffy the tortoise, "I want to find the magical tree." Tuffy chuckled. "You're always chasing dreams, Pico." Pico smiled. "Some dreams are worth chasing." Then came up the day everything changed. The forest was quiet, too quiet. The river had stopped flowing, the wind had stopped blowing, even the bees had stopped buzzing. Something was wrong. The old wise owl called a meeting. "A heart of forest is dying," he said gravely. "The water has stopped because the roots of the forest was drying. If we don't act, a jungle will be faded." The animals panicked. "What can we do now? Where can we find help?" Pico flapped his wings, spoke up. "I will find the magical tree," the animal gasped. "You mean the tree from the legend? But no one has ever seen it. The forest is too dangerous for that." But Pico stood firm. "There's a seven more small chance in real life. I must try." With a bag of seeds, a feather from Owl, and a goodbye hug from Tuffy, Pico set off. He flew the riverbank past through thick veins and over dark valleys. He crossed the Stone Valley hollow where the winds whispered riddles. He flew above the mysterious marshes where shadows move without sound. And finally, after days of travel, he saw it. A soft silver lit the trees, and the center was quite glad to stood tall, glow with trees, leaves of golden and silver. It shimmered like dream, with tiny and floating around it fireflies. Pico's heart beat fast. He flew down and blew before the tree. "I am Pico. I am from my forest. Oh, our river has stopped. Our land is dried. Please help us." The tree's trunk slowly opened, and a voice echoed gently, "Those who has not asked for themselves shall be hurt. Speak your wish." Pico stood a deep breath. "I don't ask for powers, treasures, or flights. I only ask for forest that lives, that my friends safe, and that fires glows again." There was a silence. Then whoosh! A soft breeze perked up. Golden leaves floated down and wrapped Pico's wings. "You have spoken with a true heart," the tree whispered. "You shall carry the light of life back your forest." With that, glowing leaf settled on Pico's head. Everything around him shone with the magic. Pico flew back faster than he ever had. As he was nearby his jungle, the skies grew blue again. The dry river shimmered and flowed. Flowers bloomed. The trees stood still and fresh. The animals ran out with cheering. "He is back! Look at the river! The forest is alive again!" Pico landed beside Tuffy. "You did it," said the tortoise, amazed. "No," said Pico with a smile. "We did it, because we never stopped believing." From that day on, Pico was not the jungle storyteller, but he was known for Pico the Brave, the parrot who found the magical tree and brought life back to the forest. Magical tree was never seen again, but its story lived forever in the songs of birds and tale of the trees. The moral of the story is, kids, when you act with a true heart and think of others before yourself, everything is possible. So kids, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching.